And welcome back inside TD Arena. It is day 5, our final day of our starting 5 as we visit and get to know the new head coach here at the College of Charleston, Earl Grant. And Coach, it's been great to get to know you this week. We've talked about your entire career, which started here. He was actually born and raised here in North Charleston, the Low Country area. Started his coaching career at the Citadel and then went to, of course, Winthrop and the Wichita State, Clemson. Now back here in the Low Country as the head coach of the College of Charleston. And talked a lot about your style of play and what you expect out of the players. And now let's get specific and talk about this team. How's everybody feeling? I know Jai Brew and Joe Cheeley had some knee problems. Everyone's banged up, obviously, in the offseason a little bit, but how's everybody doing?
The guys are doing great. I mean, I know they had a few nicks and bruises over the summer and some towards the end of last year, but since I've been here, the guys have been good. I mean, they're working out and, we're getting in the gym, doing what we need to do, not too much complaining. The only guy that hasn't been on the court is Nick Harris. You know, he's got a growing sprain, but Baru and Joe Cheeley and all those guys have been just working hard and had a great attitude so far.
You talked about the talent coming back this year. Jai Baru, Anthony Stitt, obviously will be huge leaders of this team, and Canyon Berry. I can't wait to see him back on the court after last year.
Yes, it's a lot of talent, here that's in place. Anthony Stitt's been great. Just really working on him with his shooting, trying to get him to be more confident, trying to get him to shoot a little higher percentage. But he's got good speed, he's got good strength, and he's doing a great job of being a leader and having a great attitude in the workout, setting the tone. Berry is very talented, good size for a guard, good with the ball in his hands. Again, he's another one we're working on shooting. Just working on repetition and confidence. I told those guys I want them to be quick to forget. Quick to forget. Because another shot's coming right away. So we don't need to be agonizing about a miss. I also told them they're going to be games where we shoot it 4 for 17. They're going to be games we shoot it 8 for 14. But they're the best players. They're going to be on the floor. So they just need to be confident and play. And so, and then Baru, obviously, he's a good low-post player around the basket, good rebounder. He's been very enthusiastic. He's had a great attitude. He's working hard. He actually can step out and shoot some, which, is a part of his game for a big guy. I like big guys that can shoot. So in certain situations, I'm going to allow him to shoot if he can get to a certain spot where he can make a shot. But all those guys have been good. And then Joe Cheeley, I know he had a little injury last year, and he's been fantastic. He's really been a competitor. He's handling the ball and shooting the ball. He's doing great things, and his knee hadn't been a problem. And so we're just trying to get these guys in the gym and get their confidence level up.
Not to put you on the spot too much because you've only been here for a week, but what about some of the new guys? Have you had a chance to see them much at all? You mentioned Nick Harris hasn't been able to play much, but how about some of the other guys?
Yeah, the new guys, those guys have really been good in the gym. Obviously, Cameron Johnson is a kid that's got great potential to be a good player. I've told him that. And then you got Donovan Gilmore, really athletic, long. He can dunk the ball around the basket. He's got good feel for rebounding. Can step out a little bit and shoot. Just want to develop his skill level as a power forward. Evan Bailey is a big-time shooter, catch and shoot. He can make shots. And all those guys have had great attitudes. And then, like I said, Nick is the only one that hadn't been working out because of a growing sprain.
A couple of the big guys, David Wishon, Glenn Pierre, you'll have those guys back. Terrence O'Donohue, a guy who didn't see a whole lot of action last week, but a lot of guys coming back for you.
Yeah, a lot of guys returning and guys that understand college basketball, guys that understand the CAA. Some of them hadn't played a lot, but some of those guys' roles are going to change this year. I'm not sure exactly who is going to move into a bigger role because we're just getting started, but I just told those guys I'm going to put whoever deserve it, I'm going to put them on the floor. Whoever give the greatest effort and whoever is the best team guy and whoever give us the best chance to win, I'm going to give them an opportunity. So I want them guys to compete with each other and try to win the position. And then if you don't win the position, support your teammates and just be accepting of your role. And so all of those guys have been good in competing. There's a lot of guys returning, and it says a lot when you got guys that have been second and third year guys in the program just for the simple fact of knowing the league. So I think that'll help us big time.
As we wrap things up, speaking of the league, the CAA, this will be our second year in the Colonial Athletic Association. Before we get to the CAA schedule, you guys have a tough schedule this year. It'll be a great schedule, though, heading down to Puerto Rico and then Miami, LSU. We'll play Davidson, Charlotte's going to be a tough schedule for you guys this year.
Right. We hadn't thought about the schedule a whole lot. My thing I tell the guys, I don't want them thinking about next month and 2 months from now. Like, because 2 months and next month doesn't matter if we don't have a good day today.
Yeah.
You know, our success is going to be based on the process of having good days, one good day after the other. And then once we get to the point where we're playing games, we want to play our best game. We want to be tough. We want to share the ball. We want to play our best game. We want to execute, all right, follow the game plan, and then let the chips fall where they may. But right now, I don't want them guys even thinking about 30, 40, 50 days from now, because it doesn't matter if you don't have a good day today. So I'm trying to get these guys to focus on having good days and have more good days than bad days. And so far, we're winning. We're winning. I mean, we've had great days so far in the gym, and so I want them just to keep that up and just do their best one day at a time.
Congratulations again on being the new head coach, and great to get a chance to get to know you this week, and we'll talk to you again a lot this season.
Thanks, Jeff.
That's Earl Grant, new head coach here at the College of Charleston. Our thanks to Kyle Apat behind the scenes putting this together. It's our starting five segment here on cofcsports.com. And again, we'll have the season starting, in about 60 days. So a lot of work for you guys ahead. But thanks for tuning in this week here on cofcsports.com. We'll talk to you again soon.